Hi Sagittarius, welcome in to your reading. Okay, so we're reading for the week ahead. From now, from the time that you hear it, into the week ahead. Guys, no more timestamps because I just feel like, I don't know, if you resonate with the title, then this is for you. Universe, angel, spirit guides, please tell me what the situation is for my Sagittarius for the coming week or two, for the next week or two. And that's how I'm going to do my readings because there's such a large group of you guys. So I got to keep it somewhat general, but at least close to the time of now. Now, with that said, universe, angel, spirit guides also. The queens is my audience. The incoming energy are the kings. Okay, so whether you're male or female, you are my queens. The incoming energies are the kings. I would not do that on a private reading. We're just doing it for here because it's general and it's a large audience. All right. See what else is happening here for you guys. Page of Wands. The Hangman. And the what wands? It's weird. You're stuck but not stuck. Let's see. But you are curious about some things. Let's see. What's the surprise for Sagittarius? What's coming up towards my Sagittarius? What's the surprise in the near future? Five of Cups. And the Page of Guilt. The fuck is this, guys? Why are you feeling guilty? Or, you know, regretful over some shit that happened in the past. Like, sad something didn't work out. We'll see. What's the advice here for my Sagittarius? Knight of Wands. An outcome, please. Wow, there's something here about you chasing your dreams. You're about to birth something into this world. I don't know if this is like a job or a business idea or some kind of venture or some kind of dream of yours. You're about to birth it into this world, which, well, at least you should because that's in your advice position. You must be thinking about something. It must be in your mind because it's sitting in your advice position, and so I wouldn't know what you're thinking about. Spirit does because it's in the cards. Let's see. Your overall message of the week is the Ace of Swords. So here you are having communication with your person, situation. Some of you, this could even be in contract with work, but this is getting on the same page with somebody. Could even be signing something on the fine dotted line. See something here in the recent past. Death in reverse. So something almost ended but didn't. Eight of Cups. You walked away and then you walked back. It was like it's one of those. Yeah, you were ready to rock and roll on out. You were trying to collaborate here with somebody. Hold on a second, guys. You were really... What? Four of Wands. Page of Swords, the Fool, the Four of Wands. All right, so here you are with your foundation, right? Well, not yet, but this was you. You were willing to risk something here. You were like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a risk. I don't even give a shit. Something to do with your foundation, meaning your home, your marriage, your job, whatever you deem fit as your foundation. A big fight happened, a big blow up, a big explosion in the recent past, because I have Tower. Tower, it's like, poof, it all falls down. I'm going to go close that window. Because these airplanes today is bananas. So, for a lot of you guys, it looked like that foundation was on shaky ground, honestly, with the Tower over here. In regards to you and somebody that you have a partnership with whether that's love or work. All right? And then you really thought about being single, but then you said, no, let's have a fresh new start in love. Let's not be single. Here you are, Knight of Pentacles, thinking about your own financial independence, saying, okay, a fresh new start in love, and that love could be in any department of your life. Three of Pentacles, like I said, that could be with work or, loveship. You tried to work here with somebody. You tried working with them. Like collaborating with them. Six of Swords, and you started moving into the right direction, but then you were like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave.
I'm just going to leave. 8 of Cups. But then death in reverse. It didn't really end. It was about to, but it was like, it was like a big, like, you walked out the door and then you walked back in kind of jam. And now you're like, let's have a conversation. So this is what's happening. Like, you know what? We need to sit here and have this honest conversation so we're on the same page. Some fucking ground rules, please, will apply. And it looks like this is what you're going to be doing moving on into this week. Like having these conversations and setting some kind of like ground rules or conversation or trying to get on the same page. Because you're curious about some shit here with this Page of Wands. What are you curious about? Is the grass greener on the other side? I'm going to tell you, usually it's not. It's usually the grass is green where you water it. But then again, I could be wrong. Don't know your situation yet. When I clarify, I'll see some details. Now with the Page of Wands, you are curious about something. Whether you should be single, whether your person is up to something, whether what they will do to your reaction to something. I don't know. We'll see in a moment. But that's your current situation. That's why you're having the Ace of Swords. Now, what's coming towards you in the future position is the 8 of Wands and the Hangman. This is like an oxymoron. This is like action and communication going back and forth between two people, but also feeling stuck, which is the Hangman. You feel stuck. You feel like you're in this place right now where you're stuck. I don't know if that's emotionally, physically, your situation, whether that's work or your marriage or your friendship or whatever, you're stuck. So you're trying to have this communication and this action going back and forth between you and somebody else. That's why you have the Ace of Swords. Now, what you don't see coming amongst all of this, you have the 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. There's some like sadness and guilt over the past. I don't know if it's just going to sneak up on you, but that's the feeling you'll have, where you feel guilty about something from the past or some kind of regret or, you know, something that didn't work out. That type of an emotion, Page of Pentacles. So you slowly start moving towards this person or the situation. Slowly and methodically, but cautiously. Now, let's keep going. In your advice is the Empress and the Knight of Wands. Guys, my weekly readings are a mixed bag. So please, apply them to the areas of your life. You're also a large audience. When I see the Empress and the Knight of Wands, some of you have a dream to have a family, like having children. Others of you, it's something that you want to invest in, a career, a job, a relationship, whatever it is that you want to birth into this world. Spirit's like saying, you have that power. You have all those tools available to you. You're the type of person that can manifest anything into your 3D realm. 3D means something tactile, something that is tangible, something like take it to the bank and cash it type of shit. Like, for example, like the Emperor, he comes up with ideas, he creates empires. Well, the Empress executes. And Spirit is telling you in your advice position, this thing that you want to bring, you want to produce into this, your life. They're like, you're capable of doing it and you should be. You should be chasing your dreams right now. Knight of Wands. Not to mention that this is, your card, the Sagittarius card. So they're like, go for it. Definitely, definitely go for this. Some of you, I don't know. It's saying to take a casual approach to whatever this situation is. Like, have some fun. But, make sure that you cross the T's and dot the I's. Because sometimes the Knight of Wands doesn't think. They're so passionate about a certain situation, they just fly. And they fly off the handle, too, without thinking. And it's like one of those things where you make sure that you do your due diligence with whatever this is that you want. That's the advice. Now, the High Priestess in your outcome. High Priestess is using your intuition, but it looks like you're gonna be incommunicado here with someone. You're gonna not talk to them, or you're not gonna be talking. And that could be due to a fight, an argument, a whatever, I don't know. Because, yeah, it's all about communication. And for some reason, you're like, you know what? There's nothing left to say. Because the High Priestess, she knows the truth. She sees everything for what it is. And she's like, there's nothing left to say. The only thing that's left to be done is the person to come towards me, to talk to me, to work this out, or there's nothing else to say. And then there's just only action to be taken after the fact. So let's see. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides for Sagittarius. What's this just Page of Wands here? A little kid in you is like trying to come out. That's what I know. That's what I feel. When I say the little kid in you is trying to come out, the kid in the candy store, the kid that just graduated college, the kid that just has the world at the palm of their hands, that they're so excited for the next adventure. That's you. That's your inner child. Your inner child is trying to come out to go explore and is curious for some shit here. So let's see what it is that you're doing. What's this Page of Wands, please, for Saggies? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely wanting to explore something. And you're going towards it methodically. Slowly, cautiously, but methodically, yes. And it's paved with a pentacle, which means you're not being flaky about it. You're really trying to investigate something. Not investigate, but you're just curious about something. Or if not, excited. Anything else? Aha. Aha. I see. So this is in regards to your foundation. Your foundation is your marriage, it's your home, it's your family, it's your job, it's whatever the fuck you want it to be right now. Because 4 Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Hangman in reverse. You're stuck in something in your foundation and you're trying to see something from a different perspective. This is why you're curious. Why are you curious? You're slowly going towards a situation where you want stability. All right? Because you feel like you got hurt in the past or you were burnt before. And because you were burnt before, you're now a little bit hesitant. You're a little bit resistant to moving forward. So it's like you almost want all this information before you do. You're excited for the next chapter in your life. But again, you're like hesitating because of you got burnt before. You got hurt before. So you're like, or maybe you're trying to resist the idea of getting hurt. So let me see. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Just felt like somebody was yelling outside my door. I had to just like stop them. But going back to you, this is your current situation. So let's see what's coming towards you in like the week ahead. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What is the 8 of Wands and the Hangman, please? Knight of Cups. Oh, yes, nice. All right, so somebody's coming towards you either with an apology or they're asking you out for like coffee, drinks, or whatever to sit down and chat on an emotional level, okay? So this is what this Ace of Swords situation is about. This Ace of Swords that's coming towards you this week, somebody here is coming to offer you an apology or a conversation on an emotional level, and you're going to feel validated. You're going to feel some sort of success. Some vindication here. It's a tiny bit of an ego boost, I ain't gonna lie, but you're gonna feel like, you know what, you were right in this situation. And when this person comes forward to you with either this apology or this conversation on the matter, you're gonna be like, all right, you know, this person does see me. I'm not completely, invisible here. So that's the 8 of Wands. This communication based on an emotional level. But because you are stuck or you will be stuck, it's like, I guess you get to a point where you're a little bit feeling as if you are at an impasse in a way, because this was actually stressing you out. It was giving you some kind of anxiety with this 9 of Swords, like sleepless nights. You trying to manifest a decision here or a second chance with somebody to find happiness. All right. See you, Saggy. Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, please. Clarify this. And this is why you're moving slowly. And this is why you're being cautious, because of some of the things that were said and done in the past. Yeah, this is going to be a new chapter for you. And your lover. Lovers can also be business partners, by the way. But for all intents and purposes, this is like some shit that you felt guilty about. So you're about to have a new chapter here with a lover. All right? Some of you could be feeling guilty about a lover from the past. But moving slowly towards you. And cautious. All I know is, guys, that there's going to be a new chapter here with this lover. I don't know what that means yet. Meaning, like, things will change, things will shift, things will move with this person. More or less, because this person iced you out. This person was a bit of a bitch to you. Very cold, very icy, very stern. Not completely like a bitch, but just somebody that just felt like heartless, you know, cold to you. Queen of Swords. She raises the sword. So she raises the sword to cut things out or to have a conversation. But this was kind of like you picking up this energy. You were like, you know what? Enough of the bullshit. Enough of this bullshit. I'm going to use this fucking sword. I'm either going to cut this bullshit out or I'm going to put the sword down and we're going to have a conversation. Because I need to see something from a different perspective. I'm curious, one. And two, it's like I don't want to be stuck. So I'm going to have an Ace of Swords over here and this conversation and communicate with this person. So I can move the fuck on and move forward. But somebody here feels guilty about an ex-lover here. That's a side note, and that's in the land of surprise. I guess this hits you out of nowhere. Or this is your person. Your person just feels guilty about some old lover. Anyway, Knight of Wands and the Empress. Clarify this. Seven of Swords in reverse was about to pop, but it didn't. Alright, so here you are having a second chance with whomever you're dealing with because you're resurrecting some old bones out of the closet for sure, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck I have Judgment. And under that is manifesting. So somehow you're manifesting like all this, like all the dirt that was under the carpet, it now comes out to get cleaned out. But the Knight of Wands and the Empress, sometimes the Knight of Wands talks about an affair. Sometimes it talks about being flaky. Sometimes it talks about being a sloppy mess, meaning like you didn't think about this. You didn't think things through. And you want to bring something into your world, into your 3D realm, but you're not thinking things through. You're just going off the fly of your pants, like with passion. And it's saying you should be either offering an apology or receiving an apology. That's the only way this is going to work out for you. That's what Spirit's saying. You offer an apology or you receive one. Because somebody here is coming towards you anyway. So, you got to do a little bit tit for tat here. This person came as a Knight of Cups. Now it's your turn. And you're going to go as a Page of Cups, which is less than what the other person offered in the first place. You can come meet halfway. I see what you want, but and I see your desires. But it's saying the way it's going to work is by offering either an apology or some kind of communication or receiving such. Because this is how you're going to get this second chance here with whatever this is. Now let's see what okay. Yeah, I guess they want me to remind you about what it is that you want at the end of the day, which is stability. So, yep. I see you don't want to get hurt. Also, the High Priestess. And curiosity did kill the cat. No, you guys are like I said, you guys are interested in your stability, financially, emotionally, family-wise, whatever it is. Because first of all, you guys are picking up this energy as the Queen of Pentacles. She's nurturing, loving, kind, and caring. She, because she's the queen. But you, whether you're male or female, this is you. This is your energy. But you want stability. And offer this to your family or offer this to your person or offer to whatever your circumstance is. With the High Priestess, it's as if like you almost feel like it should be a foregone conclusion to the other person, but it's not. This is why you're not communicating. I don't know why you're not communicating with this person. And it could be because you're putting up your boundaries is what it feels like to me. It's like, here are my fucking boundaries. How do you not see them? There's nothing else for me to say here. And Nine of Cups. You're seeking your wish fulfillment in stability. So the High Priestess is you using that intuition and you're like, you know what? No, these are my boundaries. And I don't gotta say nothing else. That's kind of like, in a weird way, I feel like you're putting your foot down to a certain situation here. Yeah, you're laying down the law. Some ground rules. Remember how I started the reading? There's going to be some ground rules. There you are again, the Queen of Swords. There's going to be some ground rules. You're holding the sword. There's your card under there, Saggy card, the Knight of... But, I mean, it's kind of cute how your approach is. I say that because behind this, like, stern facade, there is, like, this, like, soft, warm, fiery passion behind it. But I ain't gonna lie, you are thinking a little bit about yourself in the sense that you're kind of not thinking about the other person, how they feel, how they think, how it works out for them, because the Nine of Cups is here. So I ain't gonna fucking front. Honestly, guys, Nine of Cups is a bit selfish. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but just be aware of it. All right. So when you are putting up these boundaries, because I get it, you feel like you give enough already, that you don't need to give any more. And right now you're seeking some kind of like validation and vindication here of your own with this Nine of Cups. And that's why you're not talking to the other person. But just be careful that, you don't overdo it here with this Nine of Cups, being a little selfish in this situation. All right. So you know me, I'm going to call you out. All right. Let's see what the romance angels have to say here. Call out everybody. Don't think. I don't. I do. Call out everyone. Sometimes I even go to the water signs. I'm like, they're not going to like it. All right, guys. Unrequited love. Retreat. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah. You took, it's like you're some of you are retreating. Others of you did retreat because I saw the Eight of Cups. I see you're like, fuck this, I'm out. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. You're like, I can't deal. So you retreated. Unrequited love. For some of you, you felt like the love wasn't matching up, meaning like only one of you loved the other person, or you feel like they did not love you as much as you love them, or a falling out of love. No, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm seeing here. And then stay optimistic about your love life. Guys, for all intents and purposes, you're retreating because you're not getting the love that you want or receive from the situation. So you're retreating. And that's why you're doing the High Priestess. You're not talking. And you're putting down your boundaries right now. That's what you're doing. Interesting. Healing family issues. For some of you that are dealing in a marriage, some of you could be healing those family issues. Others of you, while you're being single or whatever you're doing here, a lot of this is coming from how you were raised when you were a child, like the way your parents raised you, the things that they said to you when you were a kid. And now you brought that along with you as an adult, and there are certain things that trigger you, that you hear, that you see, and they trigger you to counteract with your current partner today. Also, why you might be repeating toxic patterns and cycles. So maybe you're self-analyzing that. If you're not, you will be in the near future, going, a little deeper into the summer. For those of you that are my members, the link is down below. We're going to clarify this with Tarot, the extended. But before we go, I want to give you guys one card from the Wisdom House of Night, which I absolutely love. I think it's got great advice. I recommend everybody buy this Oracle deck. They sell them at Amazon. I have a link down below where you can easily find it. If you got a question and you really don't know and you really need some quick ass guidance, just shuffle this and whatever pops out for the day, read it. Trust me, it always aligns. It always resonates. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. I bought this deck and I never really used it. Just sat in the corner for months. And then one day I did it once and I was like, oh, it's all right. And then another day, because I was really like paying attention, concentrating, I was like, oh my God, this Oracle deck is fabulous. Conclusion. Yeah, something here is concluding. This is the time of endings and new beginnings. Yeah, that's this. A new chapter. Drawing the symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and you're about to enter a new one. Guys, life ebbs and flows in cycles and chapters. You know this. Don't resist the conclusion, for endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. Next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. That was in your advice position. Knight of Wands. Don't rush. This is also a warning to get the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold for you. Very nice, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and it helped you guys a lot. Those of you that are my members, I'll see you in a little bit.